Okay, I think we are live. So, welcome guys. I'm Giovanni, and we will be playing today with
Boy, Andreas,
Vini. So, let's start this game. Actually, what are we playing today is RUNAR, the game that is going live on Kickstarter the 29th of November. As you can see, we will be playing as Vikings. Each of us will control a single Viking tribe. I will be playing today as the red bear tribe. Here we have the green boar tribe, the yellow antelope tribe, and the blue walrus tribe. Every single tribe is made with three different Vikings, three different heroes. Normally, we would choose them at the beginning of the game, but now we have this set of heroes that the author chose for us. We will also have to draft the position on the map that I chose for this time. What's the goal of the game? Well, we are these Vikings that are on this newly discovered island, and we only know a few things about this island. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know that here we cannot die. So if you want to figure out how they figured it out, that could be actually very funny. And they also know that they are beginning to find these mysterious shards with divine powers. So they want to collect them in order to gain the favor of the gods. This is a competitive arena game, so we will be fighting in order to get these crystals. But this is also a campaign game, so we will have different scenarios to play that will determine how we will gain extra victory points. As of today, the scenario is telling us that we have to build the highest tower, and all players with the highest tower will gain 2 victory points at the end of the game. So as you can see, we already have the base. Okay, and this is the complete tower. As we do it, we also gain some bonuses. For the second level, we gain 1 card that we will see later on, another different type of card for the third layer, and then for the flame, we will get 1 victory point. That's because when we collect a shard on the board, we are gaining 1 point, and we will go up on this track right here. These shards will be put in this slot, and then we will see if the shard will come back to play. Eventually, shards will disappear from the game, and the game will end when there are no shards left. So, victory points with shards also by fighting, but it's less convenient because you will get, each time you land an attack, you are going to get 1/3 of a victory point, and we will see how. Let's start to see how we're going to play. We have a deck of cards, actually a unique deck of cards, because every single hero has a set of unique 10 cards. So when we make our tribe, we mix them together to form a unique set of cards. Now, I'm going to ask you to draw 3 cards.
we need to shuffle.
No, not at all. They come pre-shuffled. As you can see, cards don't have any text on them. You have the illustration of the character on the front and also on the back. So by playing 1 card and placing it on your player board, it will match the illustration on your player board. You are activating that character. How can I find that character on the board? As you can see, on top of the characters sheets, we have those little tokens. So if I want to activate Halvard, I have to look for the miniature with the red base and 1 diamond. In this case, it's going to be him. Red base, 1 single diamond, and so on. So my team is composed by this guy, this girl, and this one. So to begin with, try to find your units on the table. They will be all around the map because, as I stated before, the positions will be drafted at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
So I play the card, I actually activate this character, and I immediately gain the colored cubes on the bottom of the card. So as of now, in this example, I'm going to gain one blue cube and one green cube. And I'm going to add these cubes to the one I already have on my lizard, right here. Then I start my turn, and I get to spend all the cubes I want in order to move and act with that character over there that I chose. We have green cubes for movement, blue cubes for strength, and yellow cubes that I like to call them defense cubes. Actually, on the defense card, instinct cube. I will ask you to put the defense card in the middle because we only have two. Yeah. If you flip the
beneficial to me if I put them here.
if you flip the card over, the phase and tactics cards, you can see exactly. You will find all the actions that you can do with every single cube. But I will explain them to you right now. So with the movement cube, with the agility cube, you can do, the first thing is movement. So you spend the cube, you declare the movement action, then you check the top left corner of the character you are using. In this case, with Harvard, I have the 2 together with an arrow, with a green arrow. So this is his movement speed. And this tells me that when I'm moving, I can move up to 2 spaces. I have 2 movement points to spend. How do I move? Let's take a look at the board. There are here some nodes we can move on. So the movement will be on adjacent nodes. If they are orthogonally adjacent, we are going to spend 1 movement point per node. So with 2 I can do 1 and stay, or even 1 and 2. But you also can move diagonally. This will count. In order to do this, you will have to spend 2 movement points. This is useful because that's a direct diagonal movement. In this game, you cannot cross obstacles, towers, or other players' units. So, for example, in this case, if I were here, I could use a diagonal movement to cross, actually to go in between.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the reason why. This is the movement. Obviously, watch out for traps. These are not supposed to get stepped on. It's dangerous. And then 2 more things I can do with the agility cube. I can push shards in a straight line. So either like this or like this. It will not be very useful in this scenario because you want to collect them, but you could actually do it. And you can also push people, other Vikings, in a straight line of 1 space, and this could be used to push one enemy unit against a wall, and they will get 1 damage, but also on top of a trap. So in this case, they will activate the trap and get 1 damage. Then we have the strength cube that's used in order to attack adjacent units. Also remember, these are adjacent because we also count diagonal ones as adjacent. Wow. So, how does the attack work? I declare the attack. I spam the strength cube, and then we will see what happens. If I land the attack, the guy that's defending will give me 1 of his cards from either his hand or from the bottom of his deck. So right now, if this is Arne, so if Arne attacks the 2 red, that's mine, okay. If he lands the attack, I will have to give 1 of craft cards from my hand, or I can decide to give one of these cards from the bottom of the deck until I find one of this character. So here you have it. You are gonna place this card on the top of your player board, and as you can see, there is a little scheme on the top of the player board, and this is going to tell you that one hero card plus another hero card plus another one will score you 1 victory point. And then all of these cards will be discarded here, so the opponents are not going to get this back. Also, this will be useful because at the end of the game we can keep track of the inflicted damages. But the defender could choose to defend to block the attack if he has at least one shield token available on the character. There will be a character with 3 shields, 2, 1, or even no shields. So if I give up 1 shield, I will block the attack. I will not have to give one of my cards to him, but he will get a compensation with one of these cards. These are general cards that can be put wherever you want. And the difference is I'm not giving away one of my cards, and also this one will not count as an inflicted damage. So it will not go here, it will just get discarded over here. So it's a little less advantageous for the attacker, but it's still good. Finally, the defender, if he has at least 1 shield available on the character and at least 1 yellow cube, he can choose not to spend the shield, but to spend the yellow cube in order to avoid the attack. And you can see the instinct cube, the second thing you can do is defense. So you're avoiding your attack and the attacker gets nothing. We are almost over. The final thing I want to tell you is that, as you can see, crystals are either blue or yellow. So you want to collect them. How to do so? If you're adjacent to them, also diagonally, you can spend the corresponding color cube in order to collect them. As you can see, the yellow has the collect action, and also the blue cube has the collect action for the corresponding color. So if I'm here, I get to spend, I don't have any, so I cannot do it. If I'm here, I can spend the blue cube to collect a blue shard. That's it. We can start to play actually. I just want to take back my...
How can I construct the...
We will see it later, from the second turn. So we can begin to play right now.
Alright.
So, who's gonna be the first player? The last one to have been to Asgard? Any of you? No? No visitors? So, who you think is the more Norwegian guy between us?
Germany.
Yeah, like based by the looks of us, maybe.
Both the beard guys, obviously one of them.
Yeah, one of you for sure.
I think we need to find it out. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
I will let you choose. So fight for your life and for this first player.
No.
Okay, nice one. You're the first player, and take the token. That's just for reference. And now you get to start. With one of your 3 cards, you get to activate one of your characters.
Okay.
So you are the blue tribe.
Yes. I'm going to activate Helga.
That's right there.
Yeah. And she can move up to 3 spaces. Persecute.
Yes.
What if they don't fit here? Like
You just don't get them.
You just don't get them.
Yeah, this is limited space.
Okay. Whatever.
It's just 1 and 1.
Sorry?
Those symbols you get on the cubes are just runes. We are working on the graphics because this is for colorblind support. So yeah, color blindness support.
Okay. So one of each.
Yes.
Okay.
One green and 1 yellow.
Okay, it looks like a 4. So Yeah.
It's a RUNAR.
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. Sure. 1-on-1. She can move up to 3 spaces.
Yes. So you have to spam the movement cube.
1 moving cube.
Yeah.
Put it back.
Yes, exactly.
Then
You get to move up to 3 spaces.
1.
And that's up to 3. So you can always stop at 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Whatever
Then
you
I
want.
can spend 1 yellow cube
Yeah.
to gain the rune.
Yeah, sure.
No, what is the yellow? It's instinct.
Yeah, you are collecting this. This goes over here in the shard space, and you are gaining 1 victory point right now.
Okay, guys.
I presume this one goes up.
Well, yes, we are. We can do it. This will be useful for the campaign, not for this game, because at the end of the game, depending on how many of these you have, you will be able to buy
Okay.
weapons for later campaigns, for later scenarios,
Okay.
sessions. So yeah, you can do it. And then you can continue with your turn.
Or you can spend as much as you want.
As you want, yes. You can either pass or continue. And don't worry about not spending cubes because you will get them eventually.
Mhm. So every cube is up to 3 spaces.
Yes, for Helga.
For
Every movement cube, yes.
Yes. Okay. I have no idea what to do right now. So
Well, at the beginning of the
Well,
game,
like-
you want to get crystals because that's the main way of scoring points.
okay.
As you can see,
Okay.
the victory point text is not that long, so
And the end, and the game stops
when all of the crystals get discarded. So we will see how long it will take, but I can already tell you that we are going around in this game. I can see around 15, 16 points, so a single point is very useful.
Yeah.
Try to collect as much as you can.
Yes. In that case, can you collect diagonally?
Yes,
How much does that cost?
just one.
Just one.
That's just for movement and for range. If you have any cards, any ability.
I'm going to spend 1.
Yes.
So I'm going to 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and I'm going to spend the blue one to collect the
Collect
blue
this
one.
cube. So
That one
you
goes
score
there.
that here, and you score the second victory point.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's it.
Then when you pass, move the card from here like this. No, face up,
Oh, face off.
and the other way around. Because again, it will match the player board, and now you are gaining these color cubes. Again, can you see?
Sorry?
Can you see the
Yeah, this
the
matches
corner?
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get these cubes right now. One
So-
green and one yellow. And those could be used from the next turn.
Okay.
Defense.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Now we have to see if these shards will come back to play, because we don't want you to play with less shards than him.
Yeah.
So the player with the least amount of points gets to draw a card. If there is a tie, is the player further away from the active player. So in this case, it's going to be me. And the red player. Yeah, that's a big advantage. This is one destiny card. This will tell us where the shard will be back. So I have a little arrow on top. I have to put this little arrow on top of the arrow on my side of the player board. All of you get one. So I put it right here, and this is giving me perspective with the scheme. So I know that we are talking about, you have to see the whole board divided in 4 sections. This is my section, this is yours, and so on. So if I have to spawn this crystal in my section, it will be on this zone, so the one top left here, where the bottom node. So in this case I couldn't, because that's occupied. but I get to choose in which territory this child is going to be, and I will hopefully find a spot that's useful for me. I am the red player, so this could be here, and I think that's good for me, or here, not so good, or here. Well, I think I'm going to choose this one.
So it's either way of the
Yes,
sections.
exactly.
Okay.
This tells me well, but I get to choose the territory, the section. Then once more. So now it's a yellow shard, a yellow crystal, because the node is enlightened in yellow. So we have to flip this, and it's going to spawn in the bottom right zone, in the middle. So again, not legal like this, or this one on top of the trap. I could choose this. Cannot go on top of another crystal, or here a trap. Well, yeah, let's find. Yeah, I'm going to put this. Who's the next player? The yellow player. Yeah, let's see how this goes. And that's it. Now you get to go back to 3 cards in hand. So you go 1, and now the turn goes on.
Okay, thank you. I'll play Gunhild.
Yeah, so
I'm
that's-
mighty leader.
that's her.
Yes, sir. And I will get 2 cubes, green and yellow 2.
Yes.
I will use my blue attack cube to not attack you, but push you.
Well, to push people that are not so heavy. That's metaphorical. You have to use the agility cube, push action, because
It's a green cube, yeah.
yeah, you've just spent a blue one.
I want to see. Sorry.
But you can also, that's okay, nice for education. You can also, with the blue one, push traps. So
Okay.
traps are way heavier than people, so you will need a stank cube.
I want to push you. So I'm here.
Oh, me.
You're there.
Yeah.
So I push you into the trap.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
So this trap is going over here and will be back together with the next crystal. Traps do unblockable damage, so I will have to give you one of my favorite cards, and that's not gonna be from my hand because I like it, but from the bottom of my deck. I don't know which card it is, so we will see. And you put it right there. Yes, that's actually a quite good card because it has a special symbol that we will see later.
For this.
Yes.
Okay. How many cards from each character are in the deck?
10 cards.
Take cards. So, if I want to push you and attack you, attack this character.
Yeah, you could actually, you can actually try to finish all my cards,
Okay.
but you will not get rewarded that much because you will need, in order to score that point, cards from different heroes. So they will get stacked on the same column. You could do it, but that's less advantageous for you. But this will
It could
help
be
me.
cool to deplete your options.
Exactly. Yes.
So the next thing I thought about was moving away because it's getting too hot there.
Yeah. That's a dangerous part.
So 2 movement means. Oh no, I miscalculated because I thought I could use a blue cube. Yellows collect defense. Blues
Oh yeah,
collect
because you want to
attack.
connect maybe
Yeah, I
this
want
one.
to, yeah, that one. Okay.
So you don't have to attack me to make me hit the trap if you want to.
Well, I'm there anyway. So now let's attack someone.
So the
You-
first thing you have to check if these characters have shields.
Oh, you do.
And yeah, at the beginning of the game
Helga.
there will be shields.
Evan.
Evan, and your character there is. Oh, he got shields.
Then look at yellow cubes that will evade your attack if they want to. But in order to do so, they will sacrifice a yellow cube, so they might not be able to collect yellow shards.
Okay. In this case, sorry, I will attack you. Only have 1 yellow cube.
Bjorn.
Yeah.
Okay, you give up the yellow cube, and he evaded your attack. Not if he evaded the attack. If he spends the yellow cube, you get nothing. If you use the shield, you get the...
So basically, there's nothing more I can do actually with my 2 yellow cubes, right?
Okay, yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so I will just place them here. Get
Yes.
another yellow cube.
Yellow and green. Okay. Now there are no shards here, so we are not doing that phase.
Yeah.
We go up to 3. And now it's your turn.
Just play Frida.
Yeah.
Choose this. Actually,
Yeah. You gain these
okay.
cubes, 2 green cubes.
I spend 1 to move here. Just this.
Yeah. But you can also move up to 3 spaces.
Alright. No, that's fine. Let's move in here. Just here.
Okay.
And you collect the blue,
With the yeah, sure.
the blue shards.
So it goes right here, and the green player is gaining 1 victory point.
Okay. And now I move again.
Okay.
I can move 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because you had 3 movement cubes, and you used 2.
And I think
Finished. Okay, so discard the card by rotating it the other way. Yeah. And you get 1 green and 1 yellow. So now we have 1 shard. There's a tie between me and Andreas. You are the player further away from him, so you get to draw this and see if the crystal is going to spawn.
How convenient. Warfare. You can
So-
choose it, and each character gains 1 green cube, or retreat at the end of the game. If all of the player's heroes are on their territory, that player gains 1 victory point.
Well, actually, almost, because that's an event. The first part is what's happening right now.
Okay.
So everybody, every single hero gets, yeah. Look, there are some spots on the top. So every single hero
yeah.
gets 1 green cube.
It's 1 personal cube for their use only.
Yes, and we get them as well.
Again. Okay. Green, right?
Yes, that's for everybody. And then this is a card from this scenario, and this scenario is telling us that the orange part is the bonus victory points part. So at the end of the game, if all of our units come back to homeland,
Yeah.
we will score 1 extra victory point. So I would want to all of my units, my red units, 1, 2, and 3, to stay back here at the end of the game. Give me that card because it will be put right here, and this will destroy this crystal. So you can tell that the game is going to end when 8 of these cards show up and fill up the board. Okay, so this stuff will just be here waiting for the next crystal. Now it's my turn, and I want to collect crystals. I will be moving.
Oh no, but the crystal is gone forever?
Yeah, the crystal, yes. Each time an event shows up, a crystal is gone, goes away. So we play with less and less crystals as the game goes on. And at the beginning it's very important to collect them because it's easier. So I will move with Halvard. That's that unit right there. I will gain 1 green cube and 1 blue cube. Now I want to move. So it's quite a slow unit. We will just move 1 and 2. But that's enough in order to collect 1 blue crystal. It goes here. That's 1. And then I want to spend 1 green cube from his personal reserve So he gets to move 1 and 2, and I can spend this other blue cube to collect this blue crystal. And I get another victory point. I could move some more, but I think it's fine for me to be there. So I discard this card, and I get 2 more green cubes. So now, Destiny phase for 2 crystals. And we get to draw twice.
Oops. Sorry. So this one's like this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so either upper right quadrant in the middle,
So this one, but that's not possible.
and this one would be possible, and there's a
Well, we can help you with our fingers. So it's like, so it cannot go here because that's a trap.
and it cannot go.
Not here, so it's just here. But I can tell you one thing: if you don't want to put it right there, there's one thing you could do. You could choose an illegal spot. You can do it. What happens? That card gets discarded, and you get to draw another one. This could be useful in order to fish for better cards, but could also be risky because you are going to the deck faster. The game is ending faster, and that's here comes the balance. You can do it, but you are the player with the least amount of points.
I see.
So that's why you don't always want to do it.
I think that's fine for me.
Okay, so right there.
So the next card.
And the next card for this crystal.
It's the yellow one. It goes in the upper right quadrant, either on a house, which should work, or there, or
So
here.
it's here.
I feel it's possible to make here.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you. Okay. So going on the second turn, I can tell you something more. For example, how to build towers. As you can see on your reference cards like here, you can flip them and it will show the faces cards. Actually, we have played the turn without the tactical phase, the first one. We have played the action phase, the support phase in which we discard the card, the destiny phase in which we see the crystal come back to play. The Nemesis phase, we aren't using it because that's for monsters, but there aren't monsters in this scenario. What about the tactical phase? This is an introductory action you can do. So you can see all the possible tactics on the other reference card. If you have cubes to spend, you gain access to those. So the most important one is, of course, the action that lets you build the tower. You can only build once per turn, and you will have to spend, it's the 4th tactics building. So you have to spend a certain color cubes. So you get to choose which color cube spending you will be spending. So it will be 2 color cubes for the second level. It will be 3 color cubes for the third level, and 4 color cubes for the last one, for the flame.
Any color?
Any color, you get to choose. They don't have to be the same. I can spend 1 green and 1 yellow, and I can also spend them from my heroes, because they will be contributing to the building of the tower. One thing to note is that you don't have to be adjacent to the tower, because these are Vikings that want to fight. They are not builders, they're not workers. And you also get to do some more tactics. I will briefly explain them to you. That will be the coordinate tactic with the yellow cube. This is a drawing action, so you get to draw 3 cards. You get to add these cards to the ones you already have in hand, and then you will get to choose between those in order to keep 3 of them. The others will be put at the bottom of your deck, and you choose the order. So you get to fix which card you will be giving away if you get 1 damage. Then you have the fortify action. That's a little tricky. If you lose 1 shield, you will, with this action, you will pay by paying 1 white cube that we haven't seen already, but they are very very useful. You could get one shield back. But most importantly, one of my favorite ones, the charge. With the green cube, but also the white, that's a white cube. But with the green cube, you get to charge in a different adjacent zone. So these little squares are zones. And the fun thing is that when you charge, you get to decide where to land on. The only limit is that you are limited to orthogonally adjacent zones. So not this one, but one of these. And you will have to follow two conditions. You have to be alone in the zone, so no crystals and no heroes. And you have to be really alone, so no one has to be adjacent to you. That's it. Now we can go on with our second turn.
Okay, lots of information.
Yeah, since you can build only one piece of a tower per turn, whenever you could do it without crippling yourself, you are supposed to do it.
Okay.
But we have to have enough cubes to move, so we have to think about it.
Any tactics?
Okay.
Okay.
Not now.
Perfect.
Not right now.
You from this turn you could also have drawn some of these symbols. If you find one special symbol in one of your cards, simply you will get to activate, if you want, that ability during your turn, whenever you want, before moving, after moving, before attacking, after attacking, and so on. Now these are used for the campaign, because you will get items, and you will also get to keep this item.
What exactly is the event slot? Is it
Sorry?
the event slot? It says that this tactic can be used only once per turn and only if.
So if all the events are already full, you cannot build it.
Ah, okay. So now, for example, I can build because I have 2 yellow cubes.
Yeah. You can build
Yeah.
with whatever cube you want, also with these ones.
Okay. And this is mine. This is yours.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
This is my.
Your territory.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's build, I guess. That would be useful because we want to spend those 2.
Yeah. Okay. So we start them. You get to place it on top. Yes. And you immediately gain that card. Then like this gets put in this section. That's
So you
how.
need- oh, yes,
Yeah,
just
that's the wild card for damage.
Okay. Then I'm going to use. Let me check. For example, the action here, Mirrors of Rhyme, you can swap the positions of your hero as you prefer.
Nice one. But with that, you can swap whatever you want between. She can go here.
With
You
your-
can
with
rearrange
your-
your positions on your team.
Okay.
She's some sort of witch.
Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna start with Eric. So I get 2.
Okay, the shot guy over there.
Yes. I get 2. Green.
Yes.
I'm going this way. 3. So 1, 2, 3. Want to collect that one.
So 1 point for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it with this.
Okay, so flip the card over. Yes, and now you're gaining one
Alright.
and also one white. These white cubes are wild cubes, so you can use them in order to do anything. But also gives you access to one special action, a very strong action. That's the switch. On the white cube section, you get to copy whatever action you want. Then you could switch. And what does this mean? With the switch action, you get to continue your turn with a different unit. So if I was playing with Harvard, I do my turn, I spend my cubes, then white cube, I go to Feima, and with her I spend even more cubes.
Okay.
And switch.
Right.
Yeah. Don't look at the start collect because they will cause the game to be longer.
Okay. So there is a chart on the. Oh no, let's see. Tactic. Each hero gains one yellow cube.
Okay, so the shard goes away.
So it's again for each one. Wow, that's a lot. And at the end of the game, each player gains one victory point for every 8 hero cards in their action deck.
Yes. What does this mean? This card is rewarding you for not taking too many damages.
So there is one shard lying on a trap. Can I gather it without?
Allora, so you can, if you collect it as it is, you will go to activate the trap and gain 1 damage. But you can push the shard and go over there to collect it, or you can push the trap.
Okay, pushing the trap is the blue action.
Blue, yes.
And pushing the shard is also blue?
Pushing the shard, since the shard is lighter, is going to be the green cube.
Oh, that's throw.
Yes,
okay.
that's true.
Oh, in a straight line.
Yeah, so it will be pushed right here. And if you get to be right here, then you collect them without moving.
The action deck is this one or this one?
The action deck is this one, but at the end of the game, this will be mixed with this. So it's all your cards that you haven't lost.
So first of all, I will build a building, and I just choose this and this cube to build this one. This. And get this part to here. Then I will activate RUNAR for a blue and a green cube. So I will throw the shard one space further diagonally. Then I will move with RUNAR. Okay, move me between those all 3 things. Yeah. And then I will collect both yellow shards.
Two.
You know what? Why not? I'm going to move another 2 steps here. No, to here.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. And then collect the next yellow shard.
That's 1 more victory point. Nice.
So that's everything I think I want to do with him. Although, why not just attack you again? Because why not? I don't have anything against this. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah, nothing personal.
RUNAR is going to hit you in the head with this
With
thing.
freedom. You can block with the shield, you can avoid the damage, you can take the damage, as you wish.
É o bloco.
with freedom.
A food aqui nos países.
If you want, okay, that's one, that's two.
He says, like, are you sure?
I wanted that.
I mean, basically, it limits your options with the character, so
Yeah.
whatever. I think that's it for the turn. I'm moving him here, gaining another blue and green cube, and drawing them.
Okay, so now green player gets to draw this card,
Okay, short.
the other way around. Yes, place it like here where the other is. So it's going to be.
Vikings game.
You gonna help me here?
Exactly.
Here,
No.
here, or here.
Here.
Okay, then one more. That's here, here or there. They have it like here or not?
Let's be here.
Yes. And the last one, since we have one more crystal, yeah, we got a lot of them.
Leftover. No, it's
Oh, it's an event. So, battle. Each hero gains one blue cube immediately.
Do you collect the victory points for the buildings immediately or later on?
Later on.
Later on.
This one, with the flame, you will collect it immediately.
Yes, you can destroy them again.
Yes.
And this.
Okay, and then the end of the game condition is destruction. So, at the end of the game, each player gets one victory point for each opponent who doesn't have at least one shield on at least one of their heroes. So, what does this mean? If one of us loses all of his shields, he's giving away 3 points. So, we have to not to lose cards from our deck, but not to lose all of our shields.
Okay. Okay, this one.
Oh,
There's
Bill.
always enough yellow cubes to protect you. So.
Sorry. Can I do the?
Yeah, before playing the card, you can do the tactics.
tactics?
Yes.
Can I use the?
Just here you have
Yes, the
building,
No, the
coordinate,
coordinates jump here.
the charge.
The charge. Yes.
With
To go here.
with this,
Now with the. I'm
not because it's not. He has some shards in this area.
Ah, right.
He has to be left behind and has to have nothing. Nothing.
Okay. So you didn't give me points in the end of the game, right?
What?
You didn't give me points in the end of the game.
Yes.
So
The highest one.
I do the building.
Okay. So for this level, you have to spend 2 color cubes. You choose which ones.
Can be
Yeah, also from there.
one.
Yes. Okay.
So I build.
Okay. Take that. And you immediately gain that card.
This.
Yes. That's the general damage card. And it's
going here?
No, it's going on top of your board.
No. Ah, okay. And now I play this card.
Okay. So you gain those cubes, and then you get to decide when and how to use that special action.
Okay, distraction action.
So that's protecting the weak. An allied hero either gains 2 yellow cubes or 1 white cube.
I would like the 2 yellow.
2 yellows
Yes.
to a single hero. And you don't have enough spots left.
Ah, right. So it's be a white.
You can do it later on during your turn.
Ah, later.
Or, yeah. Up until it's your turn.
Okay. Let's go. So let's move. And these guys move too.
I think this is very million.
Bjorn
Yeah,
is
that's Bjorn.
Yeah, that's Bjorn.
Ah, okay.
You want
Like
to
every-
you want to add me?
strongest is in the middle, the second and third one
Oh, that's fine. Definitely.
at the setup.
This is my first one, so this is the second one. I'm sure.
Yeah, let me play with the R.
Yeah, like the berserker, like
Okay.
I think you should conclude it.
R is this.
In the middle,
Just change the
Yeah, the color cubes.
color code.
Yeah, good hit. It's Björn. Those are all berserkers.
Okay. I move with this 2. Me.
Heroes.
Okay.
1. 2, right?
Yes.
Like excellent fight.
Move again. Can I move? Can I move?
But you have to spend 2 movement points.
Okay. 2.
You didn't have
Ah, okay, sorry.
because you have 1,
1.
and you have 1 left.
Okay. 2.
Yes.
So I spend another 1.
Yeah.
1.
And you can also go on top of the crystal.
Wouldn't it be more beneficial to use the green one on your hero?
Maybe.
Because this is the general pool that everyone can use, and these are the cubes that only
Ah, right.
everyone can use. So
Right.
I
Interesting.
did like that.
Yeah.
I move 2 again.
Yeah, from here.
I know.
So just
No, I stop there. Here. Oh, sorry.
so from here
and it's another two.
Time
you
out.
can move 1,
Yes, 1.
but it would be even more beneficial to go here
Ah, right.
because now you have 2
Okay,
adjacent
go
ones
there.
and 3 with this.
Correct. So
Indeed.
I understand that's because this is just a way we can use it.
Yes,
Yes.
you can use this one. Yeah.
Let me.
So okay, nice. Yes.
And now I grab the.
Yeah, so you have
Blue.
this one, blue. To grab this one. Okay. You are a green player, and that's 1.
And 2 yellows.
Okay. 1 and 2.
It's not.
Yeah.
Now I
Okay.
have.
Placement of the shards is a good catch-up mechanism. Because you can decide where to put the shards if you're in the last place.
That's fine.
Okay.
So you have
go on with the card.
the option to place them where it's most beneficial for you.
Yeah.
Again, 1 white cube.
Yeah. So right now I am the player with the least amount of points, so I get to draw. 1 yellow shard is either going here,
I like the fact that
here,
ones with the least points
here, or here.
will get a chance to put the shards where they
Well,
would
I
pick
like
it
this one.
instead of the one that has the most or whatever. So I think it's further.
So this one is
Like those games that when you're lacking behind,
okay. I'm gonna put this
You're
crystal
more.
yeah,
right here.
it will be easier.
Then
I think we can further behind. I think it's right.
event isolated.
Theoretically.
Each hero who has at least 1 shield discards 1 shield. Ice is raining on us.
Everybody's got 1 shield.
Yeah, every single hero who has at least 1 discards 1.
Huh.
Yeah.
Then
Interesting.
Slaughter. At the end of the game, each player gains 1 victory point for every 6 cards in their inflicted damage deck. So they want us to fight. 2 more crystals? No, 1 more crystal because this gets destroyed. And it's a blue one. It's going to be either here and cannot go here. Here and that's some more. Here maybe. Here. Well, I don't like this card. Oh no, it's going to be here. Well, that's good. No, I'm getting confused. Well, I will try, I think, to crash this card if I can. Yes, I'm going to choose this part, that's an illegal spot, in order to discard this card and get another one. And it's going to be either here, here. Thank you.
Illegal again.
So illegal here, here, or there. Well, let's say this one, right? Yes. So now it's my turn. I want to charge with Halberd. So he's alone in this zone, and there are no crystals nearby. Also, no one adjacent to him. So I spend 1 green cube, and I'm gonna move here. No, sorry, where was? I was here.
Here?
Oh, so I can go.
There. Yeah.
Is it beneficial for me? Yeah. Okay. So then, what do I need? I want to also build. So I'm going to spend. That's 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to check this. So I'm going to spend one green and another green in order to build my tower. I get this one. Then I will activate Halberd. It's giving me 1 green and 1 blue cube.
Can you choose as many tactics as you want?
Yes, the only limit is that I only can build once. So now, I spend my yellow cube to collect this crystal. Then I am going to move 1, 2. I'm going to move 1 and 2. Yes. I'm going to activate my special ability because I gained this symbol right here, and this tells me this hero performs a collect or attack action in either 2 orthogonally adjacent zones, so 1, 2, and so on, or in his own zone and 1 orthogonally adjacent zone. So I'm going to perform a collect action here. I collect this, I get 1 victory point, but I also get 1 damage. This is a self-inflicted damage, so I will have to discard 1 Halberd card in my discard pile, and all of you will get 1/3 of a point.
So those go away.
Exactly, and you get a single point. So you get yes. You are the yellow player. You're welcome, by the way.
You.
Then the second action from the ability is going to be an attack on the only character that has no shield. So your archer over. Thank you, and that's a medium card. Then I want to attack, maybe that's beyond. Yeah, I'm thinking about the weight because there's too many things that. Yes, let's make you spend those cubes. So I'm attacking you. Okay. And now I'm going to move one more time here, and I'm going to collect that yellow crystal. And that's one more point. Okay. There's nothing else I could do. I have 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, no, sorry. I can also spend one green cube to do 1, 2 movement, another green cube in order to go 1, 2, and then my last cube, the blue one, to get this one. Okay, that's all. Again, these cubes, and now it's blue. You get the chance to draw this card. So the first one is coming with a trap.
Either here
or here.
There.
So here.
Yeah. Or there. Well, I can discard this by choosing an illegal.
Yes, if you want so.
Yes, because then it's very close to all of you, so no.
Okay. So you get this one.
Tactic training. Each player
Okay.
immediately performs the coordinate action without spending any cubes.
So remember the coordinate action, the one that lets you draw cards.
Yeah.
We get to draw 3 cards, all of us. 1, 2, and 3. And then we get to choose which 3 cards to stay with.
A hero uses one of their skills, of your choice skills are these things?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go down.
Yeah, you choose the order and then on the bottom.
On the bottom.
On the bottom. I get to this.
And the survivors at the end of the game, the players with at least one hero with at least one shield gain 1 victory point.
Okay. So again, we want to keep at least one shield on our heroes.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
So more. Left corner. That one. Far right.
Okay, so
There.
it's this.
No.
Oh no, it's this.
Yes. Or that one. I'm gonna choose this one.
Okay, so we have. Then, for this one,
This one.
yes, this goes away.
Yeah. Bottom.
This,
This.
cannot go there.
You cannot go this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Why does that one come with a trap?
Because if there is a tap, it's
The
going to
go-to
spawn
pair.
with the first.
One.
Yeah. And also look at the illustration. That's a yellow node, so it's a yellow crystal. And this one, lastly.
Gift of the gods.
Oh, so this is destroyed as well.
Yes. Each hero that has no cubes gains 1 cube.
Oh, one white cube.
Nice.
White cube, yes, sorry.
So I get one, luckily.
This would be here? Or?
Yes. And so no victory condition at the end of the game.
Yes. Okay. Then it's my turn.
Yes.
Then I'm going to spend these 3.
Okay. Also, one thing to notice is that we are not allowed to build towers when it is the last turn. So we have to party while we are in time.
now.
What is this symbol?
Oh, you can find them too.
We found water.
Okay, so there's one.
See?
As you can see, the cards are going to end. So the game is going to last at a maximum of 6 shots. Exactly.
Okay.
Notice this.
Yes.
But there is only 2 shards left on the board, right?
Let's see. Yes, 2 shots.
Oh, okay.
Brilliant. I'm going
Mind blown.
to play with Win.
Wow. A lot of cubes. White cubes.
Yes.
Maybe the same note, like the teacher sing on the same notes.
That's a tap. Oh, that's adjacent to a tap.
Ah,
Yeah,
But
that's,
I'm going to spend my cubes.
So you can make the tap explode, and that's an unblockable damage.
He has no cubes, he has no
Okay, let's see.
Nothing. Here's I'm going to spend 1 white cube to switch.
Okay, immediately.
Yes, so I'm
Okay.
going to get it back. And I'm going to switch with.
No.
Sorry?
Switch doesn't mean that characters
Switch? Oh, they
Because
switch.
to
that's
activate that one.
your special power lets you move them. The switch
this
means you continue your action with that unit.
Ah, okay.
You change the unit you're playing with.
Okay, fine. So Helga, she needs to move.
So, are you switching?
I am switching.
Okay.
I want to attack
To which character is it?
Helga.
Okay, okay.
You
So
can
that-
also switch, for example, where the crystals are.
Yeah, so I can switch to him
Yeah.
and get the
Exactly.
crystal. But I haven't attacked anyone, so I would
Yeah,
like
let's
to
do
attack.
it. Also, you have to use that victory point, so that's
Yeah, so
Great.
it's 4 Vikings, right? So I had 3. I spent 1, I think.
yes.
So now I'm Helga. I'm going to move.
Can you attack diagonally?
Yeah, as well. Oh, so you want to attack Arne?
Yeah, I couldn't read it. Arnie?
Yes.
Yes.
So you spend the blue cube then. can also-
on
yeah.
Helga.
You cannot because you have no shields left.
Ah, right.
Now he's an easy play.
It's easy, great. Right.
Okay.
So I have Ray on the
Scarlet.
songs of the week.
Yes, you have to give him the either from your hand or from the bottom of your deck.
No. This is a Björn.
Ah,
It
sorry.
has to be.
That would be an arm.
Yes.
Sorry.
I would love it, but let's play fair. Up.
Okay, so blue player against one victory point.
And those go.
Here, back here. Okay.
Can I continue to attack him?
Sure.
Because I have
If you
one.
have enough cubes, yes, you can.
Sorry.
One more time.
One more time. What?
So it's not that beneficial because the next card from him after one is also going to be stacked here.
Yes.
You need to do
Oh,
attack
to
different.
the different. Oh, okay, I did not know that. It needs to be open, right?
Yes. So you can cry about that card. Oh, that's not so strong like.
Mini open card.
Okay. That's not very beneficial. So, that I can fit. And I'm going to move back because I don't want to get attacked.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Also remember the retreat.
Sorry?
Also remember the retreat victory condition. So if you come back to your territory,
Yeah.
you're going to gain this. So that's good.
And those are my moves.
Okay.
This card.
Yes. So I get 2 more whites.
Wow. Okay.
Which I like very much. And
Okay, no shards here, so we can go on.
Well, I think I'm gonna buy a build first with those two and this cube. What's that again?
Oh, that's a special card.
Okay.
With that, you can activate who you want. As you can see, there's 1 diamond, 2 diamond, or 3 diamonds, and you gain 2 white cubes and 2 white cubes at the end of the turn. It's a card you draw in hand. Oh no, that's 1 white cube and 1
Switch.
no, 1 ability usage.
Okay.
With the card that you are using, you activate it.
Okay.
Oh, that's very good. Oh, sorry, you didn't take it. Oh,
Similar card. Yeah. But I'm still going to play his card though.
yes.
For a green and a yellow cube. So first of all, I'm going to use his ability and use the critical blow to deal damage to an opponent within 3.
Yes, and that's unblockable damage.
It is
So, and give me your cards.
because the heart is black. It's direct damage. Yeah. Okay. You see?
And Okay. Oh,
Moving on.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, why not? On moving there. So for 2, and will attack you for damage.
So you have to spend this cube if I want to avoid it.
Always spend the shield.
Yeah, could. That's gonna be better for you if I spend a shield.
I don't know.
Because you're going to get this, and this will not get stacked. It's the same.
Decisions.
I can't do this, I have to.
No, these are general damage. So I will give you one of his cards. Woo. So maybe you will stop attacking me.
Again.
Come on.
And basically, at this point of the game, it's not that hard anymore because we won't play that long, so this is
Yes.
not that big of a deal.
Wow. Look at that card.
Okay, so next thing I'm going to move 2, and another 2, and then I grab this shard. No, it's blue. Okay, so
That's what you get.
that's what you get. No shard, obviously. Well, obviously I'm done then.
Okay.
Green and yellow. No card at all because I have green.
Okay.
Alright. To build now with 3 cubs.
I don't understand that.
You can
Either. Okay.
maybe it's better to just.
Okay.
If it's always these cards, you can either just print the card.
Yeah, but I don't think it is though, because those are not color coded. So at the beginning of the game, you could draft those.
Oh, not color coded? No. Okay. Oh, and different. Okay. Cool.
So basically, no, that was
Yeah. That was full.
and that's cool. So you can have a different setup.
Yeah.
This one is.
It's mine. It's her. Goonhild. He's the weak one.
It's a shield.
Go for it.
Deplete his tank.
I don't know if I'm doing a nice strategy, but I want to do the tactics because I will need cubes.
Okay.
I will play R.
Okay.
I want cubes. And you move 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
And you move again. 1, 2. And I use the special ability.
Yeah. So this hero deals unblockable damage to an enemy unit that is adjacent or on top of a tab. So you choose the tab to make it explode.
Yes.
There's one. There's one.
It can be anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
But then there's one.
Yeah, you can eat.
Obviously, you choose this one.
Yeah, because Bjorn is right.
What's that?
Come on.
Sorry,
We're on the
Bjorn.
same team.
Sorry, Bjorn.
So
No hard feelings.
And this damage is unblockable.
unblockable. Alright, so I give a.
Go here.
Goonhild.
Now it's here.
Yes. Face up. This gets discarded. And you are the green player. One down. One victory point.
I won't see those cards anyway. Again. So that's a small minus for me. Just can read the character.
Okay, I use the push. The green one.
And you can attack down
Can I push the trap?
like
Only in a straight line.
You
So
can
you can push
attack.
this right here.
Alright.
So you have,
So I can, instead of stop here.
okay, so you want to push it over here.
Yes. Alright, sorry.
But you could push it, move, and push it again to push her.
Yeah, that's it.
Seems a bit clunky, but why not?
Yes.
You see?
Cool. You want cool goal to just
Nice.
push the traps around your character to build a wall around it.
get wrecked.
Can I, if I do a switch?
Yes, you can use a different hero.
Okay, I do I do switch.
Yeah,
I use 2 heal,
Frida.
Frida.
Yes.
Okay, I use
One green.
1 green to move here.
Yeah.
2.
Yes.
And I can push.
Yes.
So I push the green.
Okay.
It's a green, right?
Yeah, it's a green.
I push the trap here. And the blue.
And that's
It's
no, sorry. To push the trap is a blue.
I have to push already.
Yeah. Because that's the trigger action.
Alright. So,
Yeah, nice.
blue.
So the trap
Yes.
goes on top of Epic. Yes.
and then it's unblockable.
Yes.
Right.
Nobody's
Now we're
collecting
playing like
crystals.
Vikings.
Now I will hit this.
So you attack.
And now I'm
Done.
field, right?
Yes.
I'm trying.
Round. Face up. Nice one.
Come on.
Yeah, blue one. This blue one. Yes.
So,
Okay.
so
Okay. So flip the card and gain the cube.
again one blue.
Yes. Now it's my turn. Let's see. Nobody's collecting crystals.
Far away, too many traps,
Yeah.
not enough crystals.
Let's see. I could 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me see your cards again. So you have a Helga card,
Shouldn't you have only 3 cards?
yeah, because you got the. You can also have more than 3. That's not a hand limit.
Okay.
So let me see the back, so I can see who you can activate. That's Helga and Epic. What about you? You can activate. Oh, you.
Anyone?
Yeah, you want something. Okay. So it's not important because you have this one. Well, I want to build this as well. and I will use. I don't need this right now. I will not need this, I think. But I will need one more, and that's going to be a yellow. No? Yes. Maybe this one? No. Let's use this blue one. So, 1, 2, and 3. I build this. I get this card. Then I activate FEMA, which gives me one blue and one green cube. Then I move once, 1, 2 here, twice, 1, 2, and then I want to collect that shard. Okay, thank you. And it goes here. And that's it for now. So, one blue and one green. And what about this? Between blue and yellow, further away is you. So here you are.
So it's bottom right corner and upper left thing. So
it's
here,
not so beneficial.
okay, I would just choose this one.
Okay, so here. Yeah.
With the trap?
Yes.
Okay, there was the trap, so this is the first one.
Okay.
My turn.
Yes.
How many victory points is it when you build the fire?
1 point.
It's 1 point.
Plus the 4 points you get for building the fire later on. So basically 5 points.
Basically 3 points.
Okay.
Because at the end of the game you gain 2 points for the highest tower.
Nice.
Okay. I can. Is it smart?
Well, one thing to note is that I haven't told you this before because I didn't think it would have been this useful. But actually, towers can also be destroyed. How? By spending one white cube, you get the destroy action. So you have to spend the white cube to enter into the destroy action, and then you will have to spend colored cubes based on the level you are destroying. So it will be just one cube for the flame, because that's easier to extinguish, thank you. 2 for this one, and 3 for that. So the later you put the flame on, the safer it will be, but you have to, you are taking a risk, because you are risking that you will have no chance of building anymore.
I'm going to play green.
Okay, so you're not building.
I'm not building. I'm going to spend my blue one to push. Yeah. Onto the trap.
And that's
the blue one, right?
Yes. You spend the green one. Which cube did you spend?
The blue to
push people. It's the green one.
It's the green one.
Okay, so we are going to push.
Right bottom.
Yes.
Thank you. And then I'm going to use a white one as a green one.
Okay.
To move into to turn around.
Okay.
Spend a blue one to attack your windmill. Pretty far up the deck.
Yes.
It goes. Yeah. And those two
As well.
as well.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
When it's got a shield, he just gets the generic one, yeah?
Yes.
Another one for Björn. Yes.
Are you spend
And I'm going to spend my last white one in order to evade being pushed or anything.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay.
So I get two.
Using this card. In white cube. Okay, and I will activate Gunhild. Gunhild will move to here and attack Björn.
I use a yellow code to protect.
Okay.
And then I'm using this ability, which makes her choose another hero to use his ability. They use Brunder. He will make an attack action on each adjacent hero, so it's her.
Poor guy. Well, that was a nice move.
Yeah.
Didn't see the white cube. I hope to get 3 cards out of it. So, discarding this to gain 2 white. And that's it.
Okay. Also, what I said about building that cannot be done when there is the last turn, it's also true for destroying.
Now, play Bjorn. Okay. Screen right.
Yes.
I use this card to two heroes. Okay. Now I will attack Brunhild with this blue card.
Okay.
Brunhild. Okay. Now I complete.
Yes. You complete the. And you gain 1 victory point. Yes. All those two.
Now I will spend this blue one in attack. This
It's yours. Don't try to look away. It's a taking it.
No, I was getting the is it direct or?
No, it's blue.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
And now we go to green.
Yes. So I need this one. This one, two, and one, two. Actually, that's one less thing. Okay, movement. I need to do two movements. So this is the newest one. I need this blue. Then I got 1, 2, 3, and not enough cubes to finish my tower. So but I want to do it anyways. So with 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm building this, so I get 1 point. Then with this, I'm getting 2 cubes, and I'm activating this guy. Then I'm spending 1 white cube in order to move. 1 and 2. Then I want to collect. So I collect this and I activate the trap.
So that's one of those generic cards for each of us?
Yes.
Okay, I don't need one.
So 1 here.
I presume I have 3 of his. I just put 1 here,
Yes.
and the other 2 stay here.
Yes. Yeah, the yellow. Yeah.
No.
And I think I'm gonna stay because I cannot do anything more. So okay, that's it. I gain 2 more white cubes. Now it's your turn, and yellow player gets to do this.
Shred. That's very easily here.
I'm going to activate this one. Get 3 whites. I'm going to play with Eric. Go to spend 1 to move. He can move up to 3. So 1, 2, and I need is 2, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to use his blue one to collect.
Okay, so I activated that. Oh, also I forgot to burn one of my cards. Sorry.
So that's his.
Just will get
So
this.
1 again.
One again.
1. 1 and 1 for me, and I'm closing the point. Oh, sorry.
Is that a point for me?
Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
I'm yellow.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
This is the skill. This is skill.
And I'm going to.
Yes.
This is skill. Okay, I can.
No,
use this
you
skill
only,
to another player.
no, you only get to use this one. The one of your
I'm on a crystal hunt.
Okay. Another one.
Yes. I'm on a crystal hunt.
another one. Okay, nice. This is the skill in the beginning of action. The skill in the beginning of action card in your either let me see. Yeah,
I copy skill.
yeah, but either here or here. So they inflict damages or the discards. So if you have one of mine like this, I like the way this is.
Okay. What's your power? Heavy power?
Either hero gains 2 whites or 2 heroes gain 1 white each. But you get another one of those.
Because you activated the tab. Okay. So you get 1 point. Yes.
Yeah, you got one.
Okay.
Yes.
You actually got 1 point. How did you?
I put it.
Okay.
Oh, alright, I forgot to take points for those.
I don't
think
have
for the
one.
last 2 cards.
Yellow.
I think it's another one.
Another one.
Yeah, I collected those here, but I didn't give me the points for those.
Okay, I give it to you. Another one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Interesting.
And I think another 10.
What about another 20?
It's a push your luck game, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the expansion. You get the box with me,
Yeah.
and I test whatever you say to me.
So you're done?
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay. So it does get easier for me then.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's
So,
perhaps it gets easier for me then.
let's see.
First one is a gift to the fools at the end of the game. The player who has the least victory points gains 1 victory.
You are the furthest, right?
Yes, but I'm here.
Ah, okay.
The least amount of points. So, one more for this.
So then it's him.
It's a nothing card.
Then it's him.
Oh yeah, then it's
It's
you.
still-
But don't worry. Okay. So now the game is over. So we have to finish our round, and then we get to count victory points. But there are no
we have
shells
to finish
left.
our round. Okay, that was quick. So can we just recap the victory point things?
So retreat. You want all of your units to come back home.
Yes, okay.
You want. You will gain 1 victory point every 8 cards you didn't give away.
Yeah.
So between these, the cards in hand and the cards used. Destruction. If you are without any shields, you are giving away victory points. Slaughter. You gain 1 point every 6 cards in the inflicted damage deck. Survivors. If you have at least 1 shield on one of your heroes, you gain 1 victory point. And then the player with least amount of points. So the one we are right now we have to activate is the retreat. Come back home.
To do this, gaining 2 recruits.
So now we want to fight, not to lose shields, and if possible to
Okay.
go back.
So I will at first use my ability to do an area attack again on our Frida. Frida.
Yes.
Then I'm moving 1, 2, 3 spaces.
Yeah.
Smart. I'm switching characters to
Yes.
Wound Healed. Moving. For 2. There's nothing I can do basically with yellow cubes, yes? Except for defending a bit.
Yes, exactly.
So I probably should have built the tower for my last 4.
Well, since this has been this spot has been occupied, you cannot build towers.
Another switch? No. Join, connect, copy. What does copy mean?
That you gain access to every single action of the game. You are copying one other action.
Oh, it's just the wild cube thing.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay. Then just another attack with him.
Yeah, I think
Let's see,
that was close.
Okay, so now finished.
your power, the EV power, how many cubes?
Sorry?
Yes, this power. This is two.
Well, that's
Two. It's two for one hero or one for two heroes.
yeah, that's a nice ability.
I use Frida.
So actually, Frida's abilities gets to copy
Yes.
one abilities from his inflicted damages.
So, what color is the cube?
White.
Oh, two cubes, two white cubes.
Yes, and you get to arrange them as you wish.
But
Two on the same or one and one.
are the same.
Yes.
Okay, doesn't. So, first I will move. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
Now I will spin out white one
You can.
push.
Okay, so sorry.
to
sorry.
push in the tower.
Okay, so you are getting one damage. You could block it, but you have no shield.
You don't have a shield, so you
Okay. Now there's like advantage is push again.
Well, you can attack again because this will not be converted in one victory point here, but they will count as inflicted damages anyway.
So you push again.
simple. Discard. It's not in the waste.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
This
discard
tower
the
is a
card.
bit wobbly.
Discard this. Again.
Isn't the highest
Yeah,
tower anyway.
who's
Okay. Then I think I want to. I only can attack because I can't reach my territory. So I get to attack 2 units. I want to. That would be Bjorn, but Bjorn has shields. So no. I could attack you again. Yeah, maybe I will do so. So I will activate Harvard. 1 blue and 1 green cube. With 1 green cube, I move diagonally here, and then first time I attack your guy.
He has no shields either.
I know by I have to be close to. Oh, yeah, let's do this way.
Yeah, it's better.
So it's 1 and 1. So first with this, anyways. So the archer. And second time against the shy guy.
Yes, and that is unblockable.
Oh no, he has shields. You fooled me.
I did. I'm Loki.
Yeah.
God of deception.
Okay. You can. No, it's not unblockable. It's just a damage. You can shield it, or you can avoid it.
Yeah,
Or you
but-
can give me the card.
No, give me that.
You can give me the card if
but
you
it-
want.
I'm gonna give away a victory point.
Eh? This is a victory.
I can use the cube now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want. Do you really want? Okay.
All this.
And I will. Well, I will attack again. And again. And again. Okay.
Quite sturdy, the little wolf. Ain't he?
Okay, I'm going to pass. And the game is over.
Because
Now-
I was the starting player, right?
Yeah.
So
Now we get to count the points. So, first thing first, the player with the highest tower, I think that luckily that's me, gets 2 victory points. That's a lot of points. And the player with the smallest tower loses 1 point. I'm sorry. Then we count the victory conditions from this one, so on. Retreat. I did not do it. Little, you did, and that's one. What about the blue player? 1, 2. Now you're missing the shark card. Okay. Then resistance. Now we have to mix the cards we have in hand and the ones we have used together with our main deck, and we get to count all our cards left. Every 8 cards, that's 1 victory point. Yeah, hand and used cards, yes, like that, and 1. Every 8 cards, 1 victory point.
Every 8 cards.
8.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
23 points.
And 3 as well
Cards.
for
So
me.
I'm missing 1 card.
You're missing 2. I had 3. 3 points and 6.
Okay. Then distraction. So is there anyone with no shields? No.
I don't think so.
So no 3 points. Then slaughter. Count the inflicted damages. Together, yes, as well.
Those 2 as well?
I only have 2, so yeah.
Sorry? Those 2 and this one?
Yes. Just you're not counting only this. These are not counted.
Oh, those are direct victory points.
Yes. So every 6 you get 1 point.
6.
Nice.
Also 6.
4. Okay.
You counted those 2? No.
No. How many? 4. 4 is 0.
That's 0.
What did you do?
Those victory points.
No. Those are the
Those are the damage cards.
damage cards.
I just asked.
Then anyone who has at least 1 shield or at least 1 unit gains 1 victory point, and that's all of us. And then the gift to the fools. The player of the players with the least amount of points gets 1. And this is it. So
Nice.
this is actually our whole gameplay, and it took us with the explanation 2 hours. I want to say to you that this is this scenario that we just played. So we have a little text. We have these mission cards, even though this one isn't used right now. We have these event cards unique to this mission, and these cards also tells us the treasure for the winning player and how many of these trophy cards we can buy. In this case, there is 6. So based on how many crystals I have gathered to the game, we could buy these weapons for later sessions, and we could also, the winner gets to choose where to play next, and there could be also some scenarios with monsters
Okay, yeah.
that will be playing against us. It's always players versus players, but then we're going to be players versus monsters.
Okay.
They can collect points by attacking the same way as us, and depending on the scenario, they will also gain points in different ways. And they they can reach 21 points and win the game as well, and that will change the campaign. One last thing is that during the campaign, your heroes can evolve, and this is useful also in case you are doing the so-called one-shots. You can choose to play the easier mode or the most strategic one, because you will unlock most of the time an extra ability or even 2 extra abilities, a passive, always active, and the card will also tell you how many different cubes you have with this hero card, and also how many times you could activate each ability for a more strategic approach. So I think that's it for today. If you have any kind of questions, I'm
Really enjoyed it.
here.
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
So I have So again, the game is going live on Kickstarter the 29th of November, and the campaign is going to last only 2 weeks.
Okay.
In order to see this recording, you can go on YouTube on the Ludus Manu Studio channel. Guys, thank you for being with me today, and thank you who's been watching us, and who will watch this video later. See you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.